Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Come dive deeper in some dungeons with me in the War Within expansion, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, welcome back. We're here showing how easy it is to get into keys, and to get keys done if you're a good tank, or whatever you call what I do is. So let's see where the DK started off this week. So with our last week vault, I got that big best in saw Arakara trinket, which brought me up to 620 item level, and our rating starting this week is 786, after only timing 3 keys. So I hear you saying, why do you say it's so easy to get into keys? Well, I think this might be because of my main rating as a tank, because I got into a +8 Necrotic Wake, which with the rating I have right now, really I have no right of being into a key this high. So let's see how this goes. Timer is out, let's get into it. So because we are in a big key, time for a big pull, right? Let's get it. So I pull the 3 small packs into the pack at the bottom of the stairs. I figure as a DK, you kinda are weak without any bone shield stacks. So while rounding these guys up, I almost get murked, but as we got them together and my CD started to roll, cleaved down this group and it didn't go down too bad. Some close moments, but as long as I have runic power, I'm almost unkillable. Just seems scarier than it is. As the pull starts to wrap up, I pull in the Gatekeeper mob to keep this DPS chain rolling. Also stayed here to let the smallies pat into us so we can clear out this whole area. Also put down an AMZ for the AoE the Gatekeeper does, just for safety to make sure we stayed healthy. Then we get into the pull with the double kicks for the drain fluid cast. Went down without a hitch. Next we go into the boss. He had some smallies near him, so I just pulled them together and popped Lust and started to bash this guy down. Big Shami and Paladin DPS, we make pretty quick work of this guy. Then on to the next pack, the one I always do after the boss, even though one video I thought it was a good idea to do it before the boss, but muscle memory is a hell of a thing. Again, 2 drain fluid cast in this pack. Let's cleave them down. So this next pack shows exactly why I love the DK. Normally I have to kick this bomb first to come into the group, but with the DK, nope, just grip him in, get over here. Again, just like every Necromancer pack, kill him down and it will clear out a lot of the smallies. After this goes down, I run over for the Animosphere for the mini boss pull coming up. So now we take the smallies into the first Marauder pull. As the tank, I focus on the Marauder Fear kick, and I will either grip or Ice Sleep the other casts that I miss. Mini boss time. Again, DK comes in handy here. Didn't do the best, but Mass Grip allows them to be stacked up all together. Then I pop the Animosphere, so it kicks these casters and also does big damage, which helps set up this pull, really. Well, with a close call on the Monk, we got through it just fine. Then I end up picking up the next Animosphere and onto the two Marauders down this bridge. Here I usually say in chat or mark the one I will kick, and then just cleave these guys down and hopefully the DPS picks up the other kick. Next Necromancer pack, I try manually grip some of these mobs in so they can get incidentally stunned and interrupt because I have no mass grip or slappy hands here. Again, no problem with this guy, but just make sure to try and get the casters in the middle.
Your courage will be your doom. Your temple lies in ruin. Your brethren are butchered. You have already lost.
Then we do a double pull. Where I think the healer ends up getting in front of the Marauder, which then he did his cleave and one tapped the healer, so I used my battle res on him and kept it moving. Nothing much to say about the next pulls, standard pulls into the mini boss. With the mini boss, nothing special here as well. This guy is a huge pushover. As you can see, during the suck-in, I tried to go up and start the boss RP, but I guess someone already did it because I didn't get stunned and the boss is already sitting there. So now time for the Necro Dragon Boy. Again, like the other Necro packs, the boss spawns ads all over the place, and again, another good reason to have a gripping DK, which makes these Land of the Dead cast very easy to deal with. And with all that dealt with, this boss goes down pretty much automatically, without any contention. Time for the Necropolis. First pull is one caster pack and a bunch of small A's. While fighting them, I look over at this pack that is padding towards us. Coming at a perfect time, it gets to us as everything else falls, so we go straight into the pat pull which has one caster and a big tank buster mob, but nothing this group can't hit. Now we go through the rest of the necropolis and clear it out. No real problem here. Time for the boss event, but again, nothing too fancy here. Just pull after pull. Nothing really went wrong here, except for the fixation. Guess he expected a bob from the pally, but never got it, so the DK DPS got wrecked. We battle res and keep it moving. So with no further deaths, time for the boss. Just make sure you hit your meat hooks here, and the boss should go down within the bloodlust. Just like that, really easy peasy.
My greatest was yet.
Now on to the last boss of the dungeon. So with this boss, it's almost all about dodging swirls.
Bastion shall be laid to waste. None can escape the storm. I've had enough of you.
This DK didn't get the memo, but we had our last battle res sent and then sent this guy to the Shadow Realm.
None can escape the storm. None can escape the storm. The void consumes everything. None can escape the storm. storm.
And there it is. We +2, a +8 necrotic weight. Like I said, getting through these higher keys as a tank seems kind of unfair on getting KSM. I know later keys, it's a lot on the tank, but so far, what I've seen mid-tier keys come down to is DPS doing their job. Like Shami and Paladi carried here with their damage in this key. With again only having one key done this week, let's see where this left us this week. So after just one key, we jumped up to 1076 rating. With only half the dungeons down for this series, already 1k, this 2k KSM is going to be easy to finish. Me knowing this is kind of why I changed the name of the series, because this tune would be done after like 4 videos. Needless to say, let's see what we got in the vault this week. Big bucks, no whammies. Oh, looky here. One of the last pieces of champion gear gets replaced with this hero belt. This was pretty good week for only doing one key. Big lucky here. Okay, guys. Well, that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the big thumbs up. It helps a ton. If there's anything I can work on in these videos, put them in a comment down below. I will say next week we should see bigger jumps in ratings, since I have an idea how these videos should go and now have more time to get keys done, so maybe I'll highlight other keys as well, rather than a full breakdown. Let me know what you think. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Peace.